Okay, ladies and gents, welcome to week 2 of the MovNat Mobility Challenge for Whole Life Challenge. Okay, so we're going to start in just a simple cross-legged position. Let's take 3 breaths just to open our practice. Again, thinking about that 3-dimensional breathing. Really expanding through the whole 3-dimensional space and even allowing your breath to lengthen over the course of 4 seconds on your inhales and exhales. Okay, now let's start the way we did last time with some rocking. So just do a set of 5, using your arms for some assistance, creating a tall spine each time. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to lay on our back and we're just going to do some side rolling. So I'm going to keep my eye on you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reach as far as I can, all the way until my hips start to peel off the ground, and then roll onto my stomach. Okay, and then I'm going to reach to the wall behind me, or to my left. Again, almost all the way until my hips really want to stay on the ground. I peel them off, and then roll onto my back. Try to keep my eye on the horizon. Then I'll go the other way. Okay, we're really trying to rotate our whole spine, peel away any tension. Let's do one more per side, breathing. And let's just end up in this supine position right here. Okay, from here what we're going to do is just push ourselves back to a kneeling position. Okay, just like last time, if you need to bolster yourself up, no problem. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to widen out our knees just a bit. We're going to push our hips forward, okay? And what we're going to do is swing both legs one way and slowly sit back into side bent sit. Okay, then I'm going to come back up, windshield wiping my legs the other way, slowly sit back into side bent sit. Let's do one more of those transitions on each side. Now, MovNat is all about finding comfort and ease in transitions between different natural sitting positions. So side bent sit is one natural position. We should be able to work toward both hip bones being able to touch the ground with comfort and ease, and just be able to hold this position for 10 minutes or so without feeling the need to be falling sideways or really leaning to one side, compensating with our spine to do the job our hips are supposed to do. So let's get our hips functioning in a more natural way so we can add some mobility and ease to our life. So let's reverse to the other side, just like we did last week. Establish the position. Okay, I got to talk for a little while on the other side, so now let's just hold this position and breathe. 2 full breaths. And then the back leg, let's just transition to a cross-sit position here. Again, let's try to find center of gravity over base of support here. Okay, and let's just reach forward and breathe. Okay, and imagine your whole spine, again, like a big semicircle. Okay, so we don't want it to just be my upper back reaching. Okay, we don't want it to just be my lower back. I should feel a stretch in my hips, and then the whole spine is a nice even semicircle as I look forward. Now let's just move that to one side. Now I'm reaching across and toward you guys and breathing. Try to keep the elbows fairly straight, and then the other side. Notice if one elbow really wants to bend, okay? So we want to lengthen that whole side body, that whole lat area, and breathe into the areas that are tight. And then let's come back to center. Okay, let's push ourselves up to a deep squat just like last time. Use assistance as needed. Okay, so last time we went over like kind of pulling our center of gravity forward to make this more beneficial and a movement that we're going to improve. Okay, now let's come back down to bent sit position. Okay, let's post our arms behind us. Okay, so as we do this, let's try not to just throw them back there, because what will happen is I'm just kind of posting on them. You can see they're rolled forward. Okay, and I don't want to just squeeze my shoulder blades together either, because that's just going to promote me pushing my ribs forward. So I'm just going to let my shoulder blades kind of feel where they are along my rib cage. Make them slide right to a neutral position where they're not forward, they're not backward, they're neutral, and then let the reach come from the actual shoulders and post on the ground. Okay, and then from here, I'm just going to set my position here. I'm just going to lift my hips up off the ground. As you do this, I want you to press the pad of your hand into the ground. So I shouldn't be just into my wrists. Pad of the hand should be, I actually lift my wrists off the ground. Even practice that a couple times, lifting the wrists off the ground in this position and breathing, pushing down into the ground without collapsing into your shoulders. And then drop the hips back down. Let's come into side bend sit. What we're going to do is over the front leg, okay, the leg that's internally rotated, we're going to just reach forward. And look forward and take a breath here. And then let's reverse, go to the other side. Okay, so the leg that's, externally rotated. Let's go ahead and reach forward and breathe. Okay, let's come to bent sit. Let's do a tripod transition. Drop the knees. Okay, let's come into a flex foot kneel this time. So now we're on the toes. Okay, pressing the big toe into the ground. Okay, again, if this position is not accessible to you, if you feel a lot of pain, just back off a little bit and bolster yourself up. So what we want to do is move in these positions. It's one thing to hold a stretch, it's a whole other thing to be able to move and settle into these positions, kind of giving our body the signal that we need these positions. We're not just passively stretching, we're actively using them. Okay, and then from here what we're going to do is push the hips forward. Okay, point the toes. Sweep one leg forward as slow as you can. Plant the foot down. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to reach forward. Okay, it's ideal if you have a wall or something to reach toward, but if you don't, it's okay. What I'm doing is hips are going forward, but they're also turning and opening. Okay, so forward, I let them turn and open. Heel can come off the ground a little bit, and I'm going to reach and breathe. 2 breaths here. Inhales create length, exhales, I pull the slack out. Okay, and then from here I'm just going to switch sides. I'll just spin around for you guys so you can see. Step and reach. 2 breaths. And come back to center. Okay, what we're going to try is a different type of get up this time. We're going to curl our toes under. Instead of pulling all the way back to a deep squat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach back, try to keep my torso knit together, lift the knees into what we call a deep knee bend position. Okay, from here I want to be nice and upright. I'm just going to try to stand up. If you feel like, whoa, this is too much, start on the top, stand up, and just ease your way down and then back up. We're going to do 3 reps. You can do it either way, top down, bottom up, either way. So I'm going to stand all the way up, the heels hit the ground, come down nice and slow, and settle and breathe. That's 1, 2. On this 3rd one, we'll go ahead and stay up, and 3. Cool. Okay, next we're going to come to our bar to hang. Okay, let's start with just a regular hang here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just set my ribs down, armpits roll away from each other. Okay, head is right between the shoulders, and just breathe. Let's do 5 breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, good thoughts. 5, okay. Good, shake out the arms a little bit. Okay, now what we're going to do for this last set is we're going to hang and we're going to add some side-to-side motion in there. And this is going to really require a nice balance of tension and relaxation, because what's going to happen is as your body swings to one side just a little bit, okay, that opposite side is going to have to relax. Okay, if you stay really tense, the swinging won't really happen. Okay, same thing for the other side. So what we're going to do is hang, set our position, and then just get some side-to-side motion. Kind of just bend from your waist a little bit, go side to side, and if I'm stiff, what will happen is just the lower body will move. If I'm relaxed, you'll see my shoulders actually start to move a little bit. Let's do 10, 5, 6, 7. Notice I can talk, I'm not overly relaxed. 9, and 10. And then come back down. Okay, let's do another deep knee bend. Place the hands on the ground. Tap the knees, push back into a flex foot kneel, breathe, point the toes, sit down into a deep kneeling position. Okay, use your hands for assistance and come to side bent sit. Okay, let's just floss the hip a little bit, so push the hip forward and backward. Let's just do 3 of these just to open up this hip joint a little bit. Okay, let's just switch sides, either reverse or just turn your feet the other way. 3 reps. Come to a cross sit position, and let's just finish with our 5 breaths here. Really trying to promote a nice regal posture here. Think of like a hunter-gatherer where they have these nice broad shoulders, ribs aren't flared, ribs are down, and that classic J-shaped spine sort of alignment. Okay. Just visualize your joints nice and relaxed, your whole body relaxed, but at the same time tense in the right areas to hold you in this nice upright posture. Close with your 5 breaths. Keep practicing, and I'll see you guys next week.